This conversation starts calm and then everything shifts. Let's break it down on Choir Media.
What's going on, Sally?
Hello?
Sally.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Nice to talk to you.
Hello. How are you?
Hi. Good. Thank you.
What's going on?
Oh, I just called in. I've been listening the last two nights.
Okay.
Actually just called in, so I
What
didn't
am I
hear
wrong
the
about?
beginning. I actually didn't hear the beginning of the show at all.
What part did you hear?
I just joined in right now and decided to call.
So what made you start watching my show?
Um, I'm interested in what you have to say and your honesty.
Okay. Honesty in regards to relationships or human interaction, what?
Yes, everything, all of the above. I really
oh.
appreciate honesty in general.
How old are you?
I'm gonna be 32 in September.
Really? You sound pretty young. Are you
I
married? Are you married?
No.
You looking to get married?
Yes.
Really? Okay.
I hope so.
All right, let's talk about it. What
Yes,
part of the
thank
country are you
you.
in?
I'm in Southern California.
Southern California. That doesn't surprise me. Okay, you've been watching my show. Did you go to college?
Yes, I did.
Where'd you go to school for?
I'm an optometrist.
Optometrist. Do you own your own business?
I do not. I work.
Sally's Opticians is where I get my eyeglasses.
Oh.
I'm serious. I'm holding glasses now.
Oh,
Seriously.
perfect. I
Sally's
thought I was the
Opticians.
only Sally in optical.
Well, no, there are a lot of them. And so you're an optometrist. I always ask this question: height, weight, and dress size.
Yeah, I'm pretty petite. I'm about 5'2".
Uh huh.
Dress size is 2,
Okay.
and I'm about 115 pounds.
All right. You're black.
No, I'm Hispanic background.
Okay. And what kind of husband are you looking for? Do you want to have children?
Yes.
How many?
2 or 3.
Two or three. And here's the part that you got to be really honest with me about. Okay.
Okay.
Once you get married, and as soon as when you find out you're pregnant, do you want to have to work to pay significant bills?
No.
All right. Thank you for being honest. All right. So if you want to
Yes.
have two kids, I'm assuming you want to live the typical middle class life. Have a nice car. Do you want to homeschool, put kids through college? I mean, it takes quite a bit of money to fund that
Yes.
kind of lifestyle. So if a guy, and so say Southern California, talking about
Yeah.
$700,000 a year, which is not uncommon. What do you bring to the table to get a man on that to make that kind of income?
I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Hmm.
I'm not sure how to market myself, I guess, in that area.
Okay.
I never really, I
Were you
guess,
raised by mom and
really,
dad?
yes.
And how long were they married?
They're still together.
Hmm.
So it's about 30 years.
Okay. And you're 32.
Yes.
Have you ever been proposed to?
No, I
Oh,
haven't.
okay.
Yeah. I'm
If
starting to
you
get
if you
weird.
had to if you had to rank yourself on the scale of 1 to 10, and there's no seven,
Okay.
what would you rank yourself?
Um, I would say I'm pretty, like, just slightly above average, like
Okay.
between a 6 and 7.
Between the
7 on
six.
a good day.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in Southern California. All right. So, what was the last relationship you had?
Um, it was about 2 years ago.
2 years. And how
Um,
long was it?
yeah.
How long was
Also
it?
about 2 years.
Okay. And
Yeah.
if I were to ask him, why didn't he out? Did he ask? He never asked you to marry. You're not been proposed to. If I were to ask him why the relationship ended, what would he tell me?
He'd probably say because I moved for work.
Okay. But I
Yeah.
gotta ask, why be in a relationship for 2 years?
Yeah. That was my mistake. I wish I would have been taking dating a little more seriously at
All
that
right.
time.
Well, what did your dad have to say about it?
My dad,
Mm-hmm.
he's not too happy about the whole situation in terms of he's tried to give me advice to be more selective and wise, and
Okay.
I
So
need to hear him out a little bit more.
so if I ask Dad, I say, "Hey, Dad, Mr. Sally, what's going on with daughter? Why is this seemingly nice sounding, pleasant woman not married by 32?" What do you think he'd tell me?
He'd probably say I probably didn't pick the best guys to date this
Well,
whole
what kind of
time.
guys did you pick?
I think I was aiming myself to have distractions from like work and school. So
So
I
that's
think I
code name
went for,
Bad Boy.
yes.
Yeah, code name Bad Boy. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
yes.
okay. Yeah, code name Bad. Yeah. So you sound like the Pollyanna Hispanic. Hi, Southern California. Then you totally went with the biker tattoo Harley, coke snorting. Yeah, that guy.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah. So now ask yourself a question. You're a smart woman, right?
I would believe
To be an
so.
optometrist, you can't be a dummy.
No.
What would a guy who's making the kind of money you would want your husband to make want
Right.
with a wife who was dating guys like that?
Yeah.
That's going to be a question you're going to have to answer
Okay.
because these guys aren't dummies. I mean, you don't have to be a model fine. I mean, but these guys are going to ask because here's the thing. If you're an attractive woman over 30 and you sound feminine, but the guys are going to say, what's wrong? And,
Yes.
and have you gone to any actual any actual counseling?
No,
Well,
I have not.
that would be a good place to start to understand why. Because I'm assuming your dad wasn't a bad boy like the bad boys you like to date.
Not at all.
Okay, so if you had a good role model to understand why you self-sabotage would be a good place to start from.
Okay.
That's what I would recommend because if you're serious, I mean, you have a short window of 35
Right.
with high risk pregnancy. You're in California where there's a lot of people, a lot of
Yes.
attractive people, but getting a first or second date is cool, but you don't want to be a lifelong side chick,
Right.
to where you have sex a couple, 3 times and then you're out of there.
Right.
But you're going to have to do some proactive work, meaning, let's say if you did it the way I just said, let's say you made this phone call and you had been in with a counselor working with somebody for 6 months, 8 months. You could at least say, well, yeah, I had a track record of dating bad boys. You could have just been direct instead of saying I didn't make the best choice or whatever, and then rely on my professional empathic belief. I had to kind of pull that out of you.
Right.
But when you're actually doing the work, say, yeah, I had a history of dating real losers and jerks, but that's because I was dealing with some so-and-so and so-and-so. But I've actually been working with a therapist and I'm getting that taken care of. That's at least a little bit more proactive. And here's the thing. What's the downside of doing that, even if you never find this dream guy?
Okay.
What's the downside of actually getting your head together and living a happier life?
That's right. Yeah, there's no downside at all.
Right. And the last thing I'll leave you with is you attract what you are. So you want, maybe you got it on the outside, you feel great, but on the inside, maybe you felt like that's what you deserve. I'm not a licensed clinical professional. So I'm going to leave it at that level, but it's always good to do that work. And then after that, after you start doing that, then start getting out. Do you actively socialize?
Not right now, actually.
Or prior to COVID, did you actively socialize?
I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, I was probably 2 or 3 on
All
the
right,
social
well,
scale.
Sally, guess what? No guy goes, hello, who is it? Husband. That's not how it happens, boo.
Okay.
You got to get up. You got to be, if you want to get picked, you got to be on the shelf.
Okay.
The therapist is always good. And then I always recommend women working with image consultants and matchmakers. If you're an average looking woman, as an image consultant, I would tell you average looking women can win if you actually present yourself in a better way. And then a matchmaker, go ahead and book in that. So therapist, image consultant, matchmaker. That sounds like a woman who's serious about getting something done, not just sitting home, Netflix and chilling and going and pull out the rabbit or the bullet and taking care of it herself. Yeah, I went there. I said it. Bye, Sally.
Bye. Thank you.
All right.
All right, this clip right here, this is one of those calm conversations that sounds polite on the surface, but underneath, it's a full reality check. So Sally is 32, optometrist, petite, educated, parents still married 30 years. On paper, she looks like wife material. She says she wants marriage, 2 or 3 kids, and once she's pregnant, she doesn't want to work to pay significant bills. Okay, at least she's honest. But here's where Kevin starts peeling it back. She wants a man making around $700,000 a year in Southern California. That's top tier income. That's not average. And when he asks, "What are you bringing to the table for that kind of man?" she says, she's trying to figure out how to market herself. That's the red flag. You don't decide you want elite results and then start figuring yourself out at 32. That preparation usually starts years earlier, socially, emotionally, relationally. Then we get to the pattern. She admits she dated bad boys. Translation? She chose excitement and distraction over long-term stability. And now she wants stability. Kevin's point is simple. High-earning, disciplined men are going to ask questions about your past choices, not to judge but to assess alignment. And the biggest thing? She doesn't socialize. She rated herself a 2 or 3 socially before COVID, yet she wants to be picked. Kevin says something crucial. If you want to get picked, you have to be on the shelf. No man is ringing your doorbell like Amazon Prime. Hi, husband delivery. The real takeaway here isn't that she's doomed. It's that she needs intentionality. Therapy to unpack why she chose chaos. Image positioning, matchmaking, actual effort. Because wanting marriage and positioning yourself for marriage are 2 different things. And that line he dropped? You attract what you are. That's the part that stings. She's not a bad woman. She's just late in becoming strategic. And at 32, with a biological clock ticking, strategy matters. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.